Welcome to REMAX Mountain to Lake Realty Showcase. I'm Betty Kingery.
And I'm Bob Parcell.
REMAX Mountain to Lake Realty is located at 195 South Main Street.
We're also located at mountaintolake.com. Please visit our site at any time.
And stop by our office. We're there Monday through Friday from about 8:30 until 5, sometimes many hours after 5 actually. On the weekends, we're in and out, and so we invite you to give us a call, text us, email us, whatever is good for you, contact us, set up an appointment. We're happy to help you. We definitely are working during the weekends. Our hours are kind of flexible as far as to just contact a specific realtor, and we're happy to meet you because we want to be the answer to all of your real estate needs. And as we go into September, we continue to have lower inventory and specific price ranges. So if you're even thinking about listing your property, don't wait till next spring. The market is still strong with buyers. So they're looking for specific properties. They're kind of stalking our websites and just keeping their eyes open for specifics, whether it's a specific price range or a type of home or a location. There's buyers out there for everything. So sometimes it just takes a buyer a little bit longer to make a decision as far as, well, is this going to be the right house for me? Or should I move forward or should I wait? And hopefully another home will come on the market that's in my price range. All these scenarios happen to us, and we are very fortunate at REMAX Mountain to Lake Realty that we have some very experienced as well as skilled realtors in our office, and one of them is sitting right here beside of me. And so he's always happy to help you. So if you have questions about something, how do I get my house ready? I have 80 acres and a little cabin on it. How do I get that ready? What do I do? If you want an expert to help you out, right here he is, right?
Well, thank you for saying that. No. I think one thing in our office we try to do is, our county is so diverse in terms of real estate, and we make every effort to meet all those needs, whether it's a large farm or something at the lake or a residential lot or a house in very wide price ranges. So we try to reflect how diverse our county is in terms of real estate and meet all those needs. So we try to meet all those markets, and we think putting your property on this program is a good way to get it out to a lot of people.
Well, we have the opportunity, I know that I do have the opportunity to meet lots of realtors throughout the state. It's an opportunity that has come by because of serving on the board of directors for Virginia Realtors, and it's interesting to hear what some of the other folks have to say, and they live in an area that they may sell maybe 8 different kinds of homes during the whole year. It's just the area that they live in, whether it's Northern Virginia or out on the coast. But as Bob says, it's very diverse here, and also a neat part of our office is the camaraderie, or you might say the sharing, that if you get stumped by something in particular, you go to one of the other agents and have a conversation and figure it out. And I think their location helps us as well, as far as because we have resources that are so close to us. And I know that a lot of times it's easy to call on the phone, but it's also very easy for us to step over into another office or down to the courthouse and get an answer to many of the questions that people have. So we invite you to stop by, talk to us, and we need your listings, that's for sure. So on this show we have several new properties to show you, as well as some featured listings, as well as we have time at the end of the show. We'd like to show you as many, just the exterior of homes, as many of them as we have time for. So right now let's get started. This is a wonderful location on Franklin Street, and I'll let you talk a little bit now.
Okay.
Bob.
A little bit past Ferrum College. This property is on the corner of Franklin Street, Turners Creek Road. So obviously it's convenient to Ferrum College, which has an affiliation with the Franklin County YMCA, as well as a healthcare facility that's being expanded. A lot of advantages being that close to the college. But the big advantage is how well this home has been maintained by the owners. It also has just under 4 acres, 2 different lots. So if you bought this and wanted to build a house at the rear of the property, it'd be a good distance away. It's a separate lot, already a separate tax parcel. But the owners have made every effort to get their home in great condition. When everything comes up, they deal with it immediately. Has a very nice circular drive and paved drive as well into a covered carport. And the entry level of this home features 1,384 square feet. You notice the nice hardwood floors as you come in the front door in this good sized living room, and there's a dining area. Or if you come in off the covered carport, you step into a very large kitchen you see in this picture. There's a bit of, lots of workspace, a lot of cabinet space.
Love it. It's a great property.
This entry level has 2 bedrooms and a full bath. You see the nice wood floors in this picture. The baths have been updated. At the end of the carport, there's a good sized addition you see in this room. There's a new set of gas logs in this fireplace, built-in bookshelves. This is a good sized den. There's a covered porch off the back as well from this room. Upstairs, there's 462 square feet. You could use this as an office, but real efficient use of space as the chest of drawers are built into the attic space. There's also a good sized bedroom on this floor and a very updated bath. So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. Total square footage is 1846. Now what you're looking at here is the basement. This is not considered finished. You see, it's pretty close to being finished, but the 1846 square feet is separate from the lower level, which again is unfinished by our rules. It has a heat pump with a gas furnace as the backup heat. It's on the Fairham Water and Sewer Authority public water system. It does have a septic tank which has been pumped. Here's a good view of the back of the property. And here's a view from the backyard. At the end of this field, maybe you can see a little shed. The property line goes into the woods. So all this frontage on Turners Creek Road into the wood line, or into the woods, goes with this property. Again, there's a separate tax parcel. The implications of that is if you wanted to sell it or build a house back there, it's already a separate tax or lot. You don't have to do anything to create it. It already exists. But updates to this home include the roof, kitchen, windows, some of the appliances, lighting, attic insulation, water heater, and electrical. I mentioned the new gas logs, also a new dishwasher and new gutters on the back of the home. This home shows very well, just a little bit west of Fairham College.
Our next property takes us to Roanoke, and as we represent sellers and buyers in Franklin County and beyond, this is one such property. It's a great property. Going to offer you just shy of 2,000 square feet of living space. You see how the garage is attached. It's a split foyer home. It was built in 1997. It has numerous updates, but it has been very well maintained. It's in a great location. You're nestled under the Mill Mountain Star, actually, so you can enjoy beautiful views of the Blue Ridge Mountains. There's amazing sunset views, all with you just sitting right there in your living room. Or if you want to sit on the front porch, you could do that as well. But the location of this property is wonderful. You're very convenient to downtown, the hospital, the Carilion Virginia Tech campus, the Greenway, so that you've got biking trails, you've got parks close by. There's Dr. Pepper Park that's close by. So much. This is a great location for a property. You've got a private and a very large fenced backyard. So after I tell you that you're so close to everything, but yet you do have some privacy, that's sometimes hard to believe. But as we step inside the home, of course, the interior features a very nice open living room. It's open to the dining area as well as to the kitchen area, as you see from here. You do have the cathedral ceilings that allow the floor plan to seem even more spacious than what it really is. But you have 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths. You have the master bedroom suite, as well as your other 2 bedrooms, and as well as a family bedroom in the hallway. So even on the lower level of the property, you have the potential of an office or maybe a 4th bedroom, if you'd like. You've got a huge laundry area and storage area in that lower level too. And it's also roughed in for a bathroom, and you have that large walk-in closet that I kind of flew by in my pictures. But in the backyard, if you're looking for some privacy, a nice large fenced backyard, you've got that nice back deck that you can enjoy, as well as a nice fire pit. So this is a great property. It's located in southeast Roanoke, as I say, situated right under the Mill Mountain Star.
Here's another home close to Ferrum College, off Ferrum Mountain Road, which is the road going right by the football stadium at Ferrum College. Roughly a mile away is Ferrum Forest Lane. I'm going to guess there's 6 houses on Ferrum Forest Lane. There's some very nice homes. This has just under 10 acres. Directly behind the house is where the majority of the land is. It lays well enough back there if you want to build a barn or a detached workshop or something. It certainly lays well enough to do that. Majority of that land is wooded. So the advantages of being close to the college are, again, it's affiliated with the Franklin County YMCA, and there's a new healthcare facility being expanded, or an existing healthcare facility being expanded. But this home features 864 square feet on the entry level, including the entry level bedroom, laundry, and full bath. The room here has a cathedral ceiling and a masonry fireplace, wood floors. As you come in the front door, off the left is a galley kitchen. Off to the right is a dining room with built-in cabinets to the left. Large full bath on the entry, as I mentioned, laundry and bedroom as well. In addition to the 864 square feet on the entry level, there's 430 feet upstairs, because that living room we first showed you has a cathedral ceiling. It's a good-sized bedroom. There's a half bath on here, as well as a balcony, and at the top of the stairs there's an office area. Additionally, there's 414 square feet in the lower level that's finished, including this third bedroom. Also an office and den area in that lower level leads out to a patio. So your total square footage is just under 1,300 square feet. There's a view of that balcony off the upstairs bedroom. Glad to show you this home on Ferrum Forest Lane. It's a great garden spot and circular drive.
Our next property takes us to Fieldale, and on the Great Road is where we find this home that was built in 1966. It is situated on a half an acre, but all of that front yard as well as the backyard are completely usable. The home is move-in ready. It's going to offer you one level living. It's a nice brick home. You have 3 bedrooms, a full bath, and a half bath. As you step in from the carport, you go into the kitchen area, or if you go in from that front door, it takes you into a very spacious living room, as you see here. A nice fireplace at the end of it. The home was completely painted in the interior just recently. And the current owners have kind of opened up the living space a little bit as far as the kitchen. It feels a lot more spacious now that they took down a wall, and it's open to the dining area. And of course, you have the built-in storage as well in that dining area. This is one of your 3 bedrooms and your bath. You have hardwood flooring throughout. There is carpet in the bedrooms and in the living room or family room. A nice laundry area that's pictured here, but here you can see the backyard, how flat it is. So whatever you wanted to add or do in that backyard, you certainly have potential for it. It's a fenced backyard, and you also have this very nice storage building, as you can see from this picture. It's a 16 by 24. It was used as a workshop, but you could use it for storage or a hobby room or whatever you'd like. Looking back from the house into the backyard, you see again how flat it is and how usable this acreage is. You're right on the Smith River, and just within walking distance, of course, you could put your kayak or your whatever there into the river if you like. Great fishing area. What is it? It's one of Virginia's largest freshwater trout streams. So the property of this home actually crosses the road and has water frontage on the Smith River. So it's a neat property located with a Fieldale address.
Guess we'll travel back to Rocky Mount to one of the numerous commercial listings we have at REMAX Mountain Lake Realty. As we said before, it's a very diverse county, but we also have listed and sold quite a few commercial properties. This is a beautiful building built in 2007, just a little bit east of Rocky Mount on Powder Creek Lane. It's owned by Fidelity Bank, but it's in great shape. They have maintained this property very well, continue to do so. It has 4,770 square feet. I think it has 31 parking spaces, 3-car drive-through if it remained as a bank. But I think if you were to compare this price with acquiring a site, developing the site, and new construction, I think this is a very favorable price point. This is a very high-end building materials were used in this property. As you come in the lobby area, again, you have 4,770 square feet. You're on the east side of Rocky Mountain, a very high traffic count area. It's had a lot of development over the years. You have 5 offices, all good size. A lot of value in a vault that's in here. For example, if a jewelry store were to use it, or a bank. So a lot of our customers have seen, I'm sure, the 5 offices in the lobby area, but it's also, I guess, just for the employees, there's 3 bathrooms, a kitchen area, a break room. You see in this picture. But there's a big advantage to being built in 2007 in terms of the infrastructure, the roof, the brick, internet access, the electrical, the plumbing, the heating and air. So I really feel like, again, if you compare the price of this property, what it would take for someone to buy a site, develop it, get it approved from a zoning standpoint, and build it, I think is an extremely attractive price if you have a need for such a nice building. We'll be happy to show it to you. Again, just within the town limits of Rocky Mount.
Our next property will take us to Goodview. This is where we find a property that includes 2.12 acres and includes a single-wide mobile home that is now taxed as real estate. It's located in the Broadview Lake subdivision in Bedford County. But the home offers 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. Some of the updates, it had a new heat pump. All new flooring was added a couple years ago. There are 2 working wells with a new pressure tank. So the home actually would be a great investment home or a first-time home buyer. The home is currently rented, so there's some potential here to the property, but it offers about 1,100 square feet of living space with your 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. And this is showing some of your outdoor space as far as with your covered deck area or a porch. And you look at the property, very usable backyard. It's located on Board Mountain Road in Goodview in the Broadview Lake subdivision.
Next we'll travel back to Rocky Mount for another commercial listing. This one on North Main Street. The owner has done a lot of things to make this a real good commercial property, including a survey which shows obviously access off of North Main, but also Greer Lane and Pendleton Street. And I think that's a big deal, depending on the type of business that goes here, to have access off 3 state roads. In order to have more road frontage and maybe make this a better product for a commercial buyer, the owner acquired their parcel. I guess that would be just a little south of this car wash. And the owner, again, bought this parcel to expand the road frontage and acreage that they have. And he recently removed the house on the property. He thinks that will help someone maybe with the expense they have when they go to use this. So the owner has done a lot of things to prepare this property. In addition to the survey, again, he tore that house down. They tore it down. So again, we have a plat of this property on North Main, 1.21 acres of access off of Greer Lane and Pendleton Street as well. It's zoned GB, where the house was zoned R2. So there's 3 parcels, and that's how they're zoned. And this is where the house was, and now is a clean vacant lot. So we'll be glad to show you this property on North Main. It lays very well. It may sound obvious, but when you're looking at land, whether it's a house or commercial development, you can spend a lot of money excavating the lot and getting it in the right topography or the way it lays, and this one lays very well. We'll be happy to show you this property on North Main Street.
REMAX Mountain to Lake Realty focuses on all kinds of real estate, including farms, land, residential, commercial, as Bob just noted. And this is a lot that's located on Grand Ridge Road, and we're going to show you several lots very quickly. This is 7.33 acres that includes a stream. It's very secluded. It's a private, larger acreage subdivision. Your location, about 20 minutes to Roanoke, 10 minutes to Rocky Mount. There are underground utilities. It's already been approved for well and septic permit. You would probably need to update that. But there's also owner financing available with this property for a qualified buyer. And we certainly could answer more questions that you may have concerning this.
Next we'll travel to a new listing. This is a lot on Silver Shadow Road in Wedgewood Estates. If you're traveling to Burnt Chimney, 116 like you're going towards Roanoke, and Silver Lake Road's to the right, and Silver Shadow you bear right, and this 5+ acre lot is on the left. I walked all this lot last week. It lays very well for a house on top of the 5 acres. So obviously that's a lot of land. Have a good private building site. A lot of hardwood trees on this property. I was fortunate to sell a house across the street last year. I'm real familiar with the area. It's very convenient to Roanoke. In the mid-'80s, I lived not too far away and worked for the city of Roanoke, so this is an easy commute into Roanoke. And you're not far from Burnt Chimney, or you can come down the Boones Mill Road and be back towards Boones Mill. 5.2+ acres. We'll be happy to show you a survey and the restrictions which apply to this 5+ acre lot in Wedgewood Estates. That's off Route 116.
A brand new subdivision that's available in Franklin County is located off of Bondbrook Mill Road. And we have several lots for sale. Several of the lots have already gone under contract, even though this property has just been on the market for a short period of time. But there are several lots available. Lot 2 is 1.31 acres, and as you can see from the screen, Lot 3 having 1.1, Lot 4. The land lays very well on each of these lots. Lot 5 is 9.58 acres, so you have options as far as little as an acre and going on up to 5 acres, as well as to 9 acres. And from these pictures you can get an idea of some of the views that you have from these properties. But nice subdivision. The plats, we have deed restrictions already. There's a combination of open as well as wooded acreage. We'd just love to show it to you.
So now I guess we'll run through as many of our listings as we can to the end of the show. We feature this very high-end commercial building on Powder Creek Lane. I'll be happy to show you this one. It's a very high-end building within the town limits of Rocky Mount.
And Hidden Meadows is where we find this property that offers 5 bedrooms, 4 full baths, a half bath, 6,600 square feet of living space, situated on a little over 9.5 acres, and it's got some beautiful views, as you can see from this picture.
This commercial property on South Main Street is under contract. We hope it closes as scheduled. It features 6,300 square feet. It's been extensively updated with paved parking in rear and front.
And on Crowell's Gap is where we find 140 acres. It includes this 4-square farmhouse, has 4 bedrooms, a bath, 2,146 square feet of living space. Exceptional views that you have from this particular property. It was a formal dairy farm.
Smith Mountain Lake is where you'll find this home on Peninsula Drive, 97 feet of water frontage on the lake. Good sized lot, 1.2 acres. Home features 4 bedrooms, 4 full baths, 3,980 square feet.
And on Mountcastle Lane, this is where you'll find this beautiful home with 3 bedrooms and 2 baths, 1,904 square feet of living space. The home is situated very privately on 132.62 acres. You can kind of see an aerial from this particular picture.
Very close to Philpott Lake off Inghamville Road is where you'll find this very nice home on Republican Church Road, just under 55 acres. High-end home features 3 bedrooms, 3 full baths, 2 half baths, as well as almost 5,200 square feet of finished living space. 2 lots, both with river frontage on the Blackwater River. This one-owner home on Riverbend Drive, very nice detached 28 by 50 workshop with a garage underneath. Home itself has an attached garage on the entry with for 2 cars, one underneath. 5 bedrooms, 5 full baths, a little over 5,000 square feet that's finished. Both lots touch the river.
So we'll move on to Virginia Avenue. This is actually located in Henry County, just right by the Franklin County, Henry County line. It's another offering of 104 plus acres. You also have 2 dwellings on the property, as well as several buildings, as you can kind of see from this picture, but it's definitely worth looking at your convenience. So here's an aerial for this particular property too. Great location, very convenient to 220, so you can get, whether you're going north or south, jump on 220 and you can get there quickly.
Commercial listing in Union Hall, 4 plus acres. Obviously, it's a nice house on the property. I think the highest and best use is its commercial potential. A recent survey of this property.
And this property went under contract very quickly, and actually it's going to have a very quick closing as soon as the buyers are from Florida, so that getting back up here to get this house closed, and they're anxious because we're in a great area offering our 4 seasons and hopefully not too many storms.
On Smith Mountain Lake, on the Blackwater River section of the lakes, where you'll find this home on Highland Lake Road in Union Hall, 5 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,000 plus square feet. Lot lays well, good sized dock, and great water once you get there. Great views, great property.
Now on South Main Street, this property has gone under contract, and we hope that the closing will be as scheduled as well. So we'll move to another property that actually has closed now. It's in Botetourt County, so great acreage, just beautiful views from this particular property. It's no wonder it went under contract so quickly. So on Angle Plantation, we have a great choice of a home. It's a very, very nice home with 3 bedrooms, 2 full baths, a half bath, right at 2,400 square feet of living space. The home is situated on 5 acres. If you're looking for privacy, if you have a couple of horses or a horse, it also has a barn with it. So it's a very, very nice property. Let me flip back to it a minute. Located on Angle Plantation Road, it's certainly a great location as far as your convenience to Rocky Mount, Smith Mountain Lake, Boone's Mill, and Roanoke.
Towards the Snow Creek area of our county is 82 plus acres on Bowles Valley Road. This home features 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, just under 1,300 square feet of finished living space. Nice detached building as well.
Land lays very, very well there. And also on South Main Street, another commercial property that we have offering about 3,260 square feet. It's a commercial building, but we'd love to show it to you and give you more details. So that completes our new and featured listings for this show. I'm Betty Kingery.
And I'm Bob Parcell, and thanks for watching REMAX Mountain Two Lake Realty Showcase.
Right here on your Cable 12, your neighborhood network.